Greetings, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. If you're here for the first time, a very special welcome to you. Otherwise, here we go again. Isn't this stuff great? This topic is how to get your wife to pay attention to you. Now, let's be honest. If your marriage is at a place where you're wondering how to get her attention, it's trending in the wrong direction and we have to make a change. To just make a superficial change isn't going to do the trick. I'm going to tell you what to do. But please like the video, please subscribe so that we can build our audience. The more we build, the more we get, the more people we turn on to our way of doing things, which is awesome. So how to get your wife to pay attention to you is, remember that old expression that honey attracts bees? So if you are attractive to your wife, she will pay attention to you. But there's two sides to this sword. One side is making yourself more attractive. And I'm not talking about what you do and what you say. That stuff is useless. I'm talking about making inner changes that matter. So the other side of this sword is there are things that you do that push her away, and those have to go. So in our courses, for instance, our courses for men, and we have courses for everybody and everything in marriage. Go to our website. You could download the 10 top do's and don'ts. It's free. But in our courses, I talk about, one, learning how to manage your mind. Now, I know that's probably an odd thing to hear. That's because our world is primitive. The truth is this: you're a soul, you have a body, and you have a mind. That mind is under your control, but we have allowed ourselves to be victims of our habit thoughts. And so what we do is not even thought about. And what we do in our marriage is usually pretty much the same thing we do in every venue in our lives, and that's not cool. What we have to do is recognize, number one, that the venue of marriage is so far and away better, bigger, grander than any other venue. In a marriage, by the way, means union. It's the union between two souls. You met your soulmate, and now what you're doing is you're treating her like someone instead of your soulmate. Instead of with this deep attention of honoring, loving her, protecting her, and I don't mean, caveman style. We need to get into the reality of marriage as a science. It has parts to it, and we have to learn those parts. No different than we did when we had to learn how to drive our car. But we weren't taught. Where did you learn about marriage? If you're truthful with yourself, you're going to go, well, I don't know. But the truth actually is, I do know. It's from watching sitcoms, it's from watching television, watching movies, maybe hearing someone say something off the cuff, and that's pretty much the education about marriage that most of us get. It all needs to be thrown away because it's random. The true science of marriage is anything but random. And it's specifically designed for you to get the most out of your marriage, no differently than if you get a bass guitar, or if you get a motorcycle, or you learn to fly. You got to understand the science, or it's not going to be good. So what to do to get your wife to pay attention to you? First, stop doing the things that you're doing that and I know turn her off. When you see her smile, don't get angry in front of her. Don't be sarcastic. Don't be mean to her, the kids, or anyone else. Don't be a wimp. I'm not talking about that. Be cool. So start watching your behavior and controlling your behavior. Make sure that it's marriage friendly. And this isn't going to happen overnight, but it could. And the second and more important thing to do is start recognizing what you look like to other people. Start paying attention to how people perceive you, and start deciding, I'm going to be the coolest guy who's ever lived. I'm going to be the best husband who's ever lived. And that's how you get her attention, and that's how you get her attention the right way. You don't have to drop a bowling ball on her foot. So this stuff works. Go to our website, get the 10 top do's and don'ts, start discovering marriage, and I want to see you back. I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation. God bless you and take care. Thank you.